Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Mexico City Diablos.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Starting the drive with Algier. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Ward. And that is incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Ward. And he finds Howard complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Moore. Buying time to his left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Handing it off, right side, Algier. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Algier will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They go play action here on 1st down. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd, here's Algier. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. This is Young on the carry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw. Moore. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So a long drive, 11 plays all told, but in the end, they come away with nothing.
And what can you do from an offensive standpoint except pat your kicker on the head and say, get him next time?
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, McClure. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Operating from the gun, McClure. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first down, Eubanks. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Diablos are on the board here first in the season opener.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have more bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Moore out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Moore.
Setting up the screen, here's Algier.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Here's Moore, throwing on 4th down.
He's got the first down and more than that.
Touchdown Falcons! A great effort there. 30 yards.
And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Eubanks, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Looking to throw. McClure. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. McClure. There's Chris Olave. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Eubanks. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
They'll run for it with Algier.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The Falcons send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a give, right side. Eubanks. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun.
McClure swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The kick by Sanders is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw is Ward. To throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They run the counter with Cook. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Cook again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. On 3rd down, Eubanks. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McClure.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McClure. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10. McClure. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down. McClure. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. McClure. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Diablos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not wanting to. They'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This time they stay on the ground. will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here's Matt Ariza now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sport. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
To throw on third down, McClure. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, McClure. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Off play action. McClure. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. McClure forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. McClure. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Throwing on 3rd and long. McClure. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. Back to throw. McClure. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Operating from the gun. Moore steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
On third down, Eubanks. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. First down, and they'll start with Algier. And the reinforcements come. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Moore eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Ward on third down. Dumps this one off to Algier. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Looking to throw on second down. McClure setting up the screen for Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Looking to throw. McClure. And he's got it. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
to throw. McClure, and it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Diablos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Ward now on first down.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now Ward to throw on third down.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll try the middle. That last play, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. Eubanks. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 4. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. McClure escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. McClure. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Chris Olave.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Diablos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Here's Ward. Throwing on first down. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And that is incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Being standing just short of midfield. They decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Eubanks, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, McClure. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Moore. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. Eubanks, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 28.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd and 2, McClure. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll go option to the short side, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, Eubanks. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They'll run on 1st down. Eubanks. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open